Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, and welcome to my beachside birthday party. We are here today to summon for Summer Claude, who I really wanted to get, but I wasn't sure about at first, and I kept considering pulling, but then I decided that it would be perfect to pull for him on my birthday, basically give him to me as a birthday present to myself. Yeah, Claude is super cool. I also, of course, like Dimitri as well, but Claude being the demote, being actually accessible makes me very interested in trying to plus 10 him. We are going to try and get our various copies. And that's not all. Since it's my birthday and since this is going to be a longer summoning session, I went ahead and asked you guys for some questions, so we're going to do a sort of mini Q&A, AMA type thing, where I'm going to read the questions you guys gave me and answer them. But first, there's something we need to do, which is come over here and get FEH Pass because finally, Male Corrin has gotten a resplendent version. Guys, how does it feel to know that I'm IS's favorite child? First 3 houses dropped right on my birthday, and now Corrin gets his long overdue Resplendent the day before my birthday. I am so loved. I'm joking, mostly. But yes, we are going to get Corrin as another birthday present to myself, and then that will also give us a guaranteed spark on the banner. Corn Boy, look at him, he's so cute. Aw man, I really like this art. I would say Asker wasn't my first pick for him. I kind of wish they had done either one of the fairy alts or something like Embla, since Male Corrin keeps getting associated with Hoshido. It would have been nice to get a darker themed one to kind of represent Nor, but Asker is still cool. I really like it. When we first had the original Choose Your Legends voting event and we learned that the top characters would get a special version, I kind of thought they would all be in like Orders of Hero themed outfits. So this kind of is what I was originally envisioning for that. So Asker Corrin is kind of cool in that sense. However, that does mean that I now have 2 Male Corrins that are 5-star. Him and Xander, I've got these like extra copies that I don't know what to do with. Oh well. But more importantly, we got the boy. And now we are ready to go for Claude, and we also get a spark on this banner. I might use the spark on Dimitri, depending on how the Claudes go. Dimitri does have Speed Death Menace, and I also like Dimitri, so I'd like to have a copy and then have another copy to maybe fodder, but we'll see. Claude is definitely the priority this time around, and I do like both of them a lot. I've mentioned before. Dimitri is my favorite of the 3 House Lords, but only barely. Claude is really high up there, so having an accessible Claude is just super cool. I'm very excited to try and merge him up. And speaking of Corrin's new outfit and our special beach outfits for our boys here, I am also all dressed up because it's Cute Boy Summer. I'm wearing my beach outfit. I even got very round glasses like Claude and Hilda and Sylvain. And I actually did try and copy the whole cape thing Claude and Dimitri have going on. I cannot pull it off as well because I do not have a well-muscled body. I'm not beach ready, but I tried. I'll show you guys for like 5 seconds. Now it's off the screen, but yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't like not having a shirt on. I'll wear a skirt, no problem. doesn't embarrass me, but going shirtless, a thing most guys do at the beach or at the pool, nah, I get nervous. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this, and hopefully we don't get too high. I actually, poor Tane, he was going for Claude, and I saw him get up to like 6.25%. Hopefully we don't have that issue, but actually, before we started, I had to go grab the FEH orbs. I almost forgot them. Now we're at 749, which is 7 is one of my lucky numbers, and 49 is one of my top lucky numbers. So that's kind of cool. It makes me feel a little better about the fact I couldn't get one last orb to make it a nice round number. Anyway, let's go ahead and go get into this. Also, I've rambled a lot, but at the end there's going to be another summoning session. I went ahead and pulled on the legendary and mythic hero banner for lethality to try and get for Claude, but I'm gonna just throw that up at the end because it would have been weird to start the Claude summons with not Claude. But anyway, 2 orbs to start. Let's go, and let's start the answering some of the questions you guys sent in. So first question is from Luciano, who asks, are you going to get a physical copy of 3 Hopes, and what do you wait, I think he meant want, for a Geralt Citri duo in Heroes? I am not going to get a physical copy of 3 Hopes because I'm not getting 3 Hopes, but if I was, I would get a physical copy because I prefer physical for my games. For a Geralt Citri duo, which is actually my most wanted like duo unit, though I don't think it'll happen because I don't think either of them are popular enough to pull a duo hero, I'd probably just make it a Lance Cav, since that's Geralt's main class, and just build off of that. I think they'd be probably have like high attack, maybe high defense. I could see Citri giving like some kind of res boost, since she's definitely not physically bulky or anything. I could see them trying to like include her with like a res boost or something, but I think that however if they ever add Geralt into Fae, he'll be attack and def focused mostly. Next up is from Bluebow Art, the funny animation man, and he says, woo, happy birthday! Any funny projects you would like to work on in the near or far future? And aside from Fae stuff and like Genshin stuff, which is what I mostly do, I'd like to maybe try doing a speed paint type video. I'm not sure if my phone could handle it, but I think that would be fun to try. Also, not really videos, but I've got some other general art projects I'd like to do. And I guess this kind of counts as like a funny project. I've already done like 90% of my April Fool's video for the next year, if that counts. But yeah, I don't plan too far in advance, but those are some things that I'm considering. Anyway, so far, no luck on Claudes, unfortunately. But we haven't done a ton of summons. It's a little difficult for me to summon and answer questions at the same time. It was more difficult than I expected. Also, I'm not seeing any greens to try and get that Dimitri on the side, unfortunately. What have we got? Come on, give us our first Claude. No. Unknown says, happy birthday! What is a gift you would like to have? Why do you kin Byleth? And favorite dessert flavor? So a gift I would like to have, I don't know, I always get kind of nervous about accepting gifts. I don't know, I feel awkward. Hello, Sedith, my dear big bro Sedith. Where is Claude? Are you looking for him too? Has he caused some kind of mischief? What would I want for a gift? I don't know. I just like money or games. Like, I think I'm fairly easy to shop for. Just like I don't have a wide variety of interests, so it's fairly easy to shop for me. But everyone always tries to get creative, and they give me like weird stuff. Or at least my family members do. Yeah, I'm kind of boring. I don't have anything super exciting that I'd like as a gift. Benny, not a Claude. Let's go ahead and grab that green for a Dimitri chance. For why I kin Byleth, I did literally a whole video about that, but basically he's just super relatable. I really wanted to be a teacher at one point, so I relate to him on that front, and I also used to have a lot of trouble expressing my emotions. I relate to how they have difficulties with that and eventually get better about it. That's just the condensed version. And favorite dessert flavor. Oh, there's our first boy. Oh, and he's 5-star. Very cool. Would have kind of preferred to get like a 5-star on a Dimitri or something, but first Claude is a 5-star. Plus def, not ideal. I think we want plus speed for him. Plus attack wouldn't be bad either, but very fantastic. His weapon is very cool, and he's got the best animation in the entire game when he attacks. He gets Canto, Remainder, he gets Accelerate special cooldown trigger, he gets attack speed +6 if he initiates or is within 2 spaces of an ally, and if he initiates and his total bonuses and the enemy's total penalties are greater than 12, he attacks twice, so he's got like a brave effect in there. Just a lot of effects on there. It's very surprisingly solid for a demote unit. And he's got his signature Fallen Star as well, which is just nutty. He's got so much going for him. And he deserves it because Claude rocks. Finally, my favorite dessert flavor. Not really a flavor, but my favorite dessert is cheesecake. I don't have a favorite flavor of cheesecake or anything. I like to try a bunch of different ones, but plain and strawberry are probably my favorites overall. Yeah, I think I just like cheesecake, I guess, if that can count as a flavor. So we'll try and get a Dimitri with this green. Come on, give us that Dimitri. Oh, yes! Very cool. It took a little bit to get our first Claude, but he comes with the Fargus Prince as well. Plus res, probably not great choice for him, but I doubt he's got like a terrible stat. I'm thinking Speed Def Menace on Claude would be good, and he could also get attack speed catch, but I've also got another source of attack speed catch if I want that on him. But so I'd like to get another Dimitri for Claude, but I think now we can just focus on Claude's and get Dimitri with the Spark if necessary. But I think we'll still pull green as backup if we don't have any blues on the wheel. So that was a fantastic wheel. All right, now we can fully focus on blues. And for our next question, oh, unfortunate, the greens are showing up now that I don't need them. Adia says, "Happy birthday, Brandon. Hope you have an amazing day." Thank you. And between Byleth, Corrin, and Robin, who is your favorite? Byleth is my favorite. I love him so much. I am Bylethkin. I've actually kinned all 3 of them, as embarrassing as it is. I love my self-inserts, but Byleth is my favorite, then Corrin, and then Robin, but all of them are great. I like all of them. They are all top-tier self-insert characters. I love them. Next up, Risafel says, "Happy early birthday. Will you ever stream Genshin or FEH? Probably not FEH anytime soon because I don't know how I would set up a stream for that. But I do stream Genshin sometimes. I've streamed it a few times before. I actually did some Abyss runs. I streamed Chasm when it first came out. And I'm probably going to stream the rest of the Golden Apple Archipelago. And I've got some plans for some stuff once Sumeru drops. I'd like to do... I'm saving resin. I've got nearly 100 resin saved up, and I would like to do some artifact hunting streams once we have the new Dendro sets. But there's more to that question, but I just want to comment on how good this wheel is. I'm almost tempted to take the colorless too, because I wouldn't mind having a Micaiah, but we're going to focus on the blues. Next, Rusafel asks, is Sebastian in Stardew Valley single? Yes, he is, but he is not my type. He smokes, and I do not like that. Besides, we've got Good Boy Sam. He is the most adorable. Although his hair is very absurd, and I will point that out every time I bring him up. Next, are there any Sumeru characters that I'm going to wish for? If so, who? Tenari, definitely, for sure, 100%. I've been excited for him since before he was officially announced, because I follow leaks. And then I don't want to talk too much about characters because of leaks, but Sino, who was already revealed in the Genshin trailer, is another character that I'm interested in. I might pull for him, I might wait for a rerun, but for sure, Tenari and probably Sino. The rest don't interest me too much. Kalei as well also, but she's a 4-star, I think, right? So not gonna pull specifically for her. Also, we got 2 Marcias. That's not that exciting. I want Claudes. Where's my 4-star Claudes? I was promised 4-star Claudes. That was the whole point of this. He's 4-star. He's supposed to be easy to get. Instead, we're getting Jagans and Marcias. Those aren't helpful. And then finally, the last part of that question. What do you think of a Summer Male Byleth alt? Summer's not my favorite seasonal, but I do love Byleth, so I'll be excited for any Byleth alt. And I did see a very cool Summer Byleth art a while back. Unfortunately, I don't have it. I didn't save the link to it or anything, but it was really cool, and if it looked as good as that, I'd be very pleased. All right, come on, give us... Where are the 4-star Claudes? What is this? No. I don't need Maze. I don't need Florinas. I need Claude. Claude. No, Claude. Silas, no. Anyway, next up, Adam Valero asks, what are your thoughts on the One Piece TCG? I didn't know that it existed before I read this question. I don't care for One Piece, but that's kind of cool. I guess it's not too surprising that it has a TCG, but I would rather play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my opinion on that, I guess. Also, adorable profile picture. I really like that profile picture. It's very cute. Just one blue. And there were a lot of reds there. I had a feeling that would happen. Oh! Dimitri, but again! Wasn't expecting that, but there's our first ever Fallen Dimitri. Cool, but I would have preferred the Claude, honestly. Attack Speed Solo and Odd Tempest are just odd skills that I'm not sure who I would want to put them on. I'd probably just keep this Dimitri, but... I really wanted that Claude. This was plus res. Alright, we're going a bit slower than normal because of these questions, but still having fun aside from the total lack of Claudes. Next up, Anonymous on Curious Cat asks, who would need a redesign in video games? I don't know. I think that most characters... Oh, no, actually, never mind. Dory Genshin Impact, 0 out of 10, negative 10 out of 10, worst design, absolutely terrible. I hate it. It makes me upset when I look at it. Get it out. Change it completely. Just scrap the whole character, actually. Don't even redesign it, scrap the whole character, but I guess that's my answer. Oh, also, Dahlia from... Oh, Tsubasa. Cool, but I'm getting a lot of 5 stars that aren't Claude. Why? I mean, this fodder is also terrible. Wow, I forgot. They were still doing Chill Speed and Hone Flyers at this point. Blade Session is a great seal, Not a great A slot. Don't know what to do with you. I guess I now have another option for TMS resonant battles, because for some reason that's a whole section with 5 units. Very terrible design sense there. But back to that question, I think her name was Dahlia from Xenoblade 2. Absolutely terrible design. I hate it. Just redesign the whole character. The character is actually kind of okay. Like, fine character, but the design is just awful. Genuinely terrible. So yeah, those two. Shadowblade asks, has there ever been a character in fiction you initially really hated but grew to like? I would say Takumi. I didn't like him originally. In fact, I started with Conquest, so like every time something bad happened to him, I was like, oh good, he deserved that. And then by the end of Conquest, I was like crying. I was like, Takumi, no, you deserve better. Also, Seteth. I didn't initially like Seteth. I wouldn't say I hated him, but he was like one of the bottom 2 characters. Oh my god, where are the Clods? Seteth was a character that I was initially not excited to meet at all in Three Houses, and I was annoyed by him a lot early on, but then he ended up becoming one of my favorites. And then also Malos from Xenoblade 2, very cool character, who I did not like at all, but I mean, that was part of the charm of Malos, is that he's very fun to hate. But he ends up becoming such a, like, once you learn about him, he's such a cool character. But all of them. You also asked if there were, like, the opposite, if there were any characters I initially really liked and then ended up hating. Edelgard, I guess. Like, I was originally super excited for Edelgard, and then we saw Dimitri and Claude, and I was more interested in them. And then I actually played Three Houses, and I ended up liking Edelgard a lot less. Though I've kind of come around on her. I still don't like her as, like, a protagonist, but I think she makes a really good antagonist if you're playing one of the other routes. I like her a lot in an antagonist role. I don't care for her much in a protagonist role. And we have still gotten no Claudes. Just that one single Claude from the 5-star. I was promised 4-star Claudes, and I have gotten none of them. Oh my goodness, another TMS character. And this one I have no interest in using. I'm not going to bring Memori into resonant battles. Are you kidding me? That's a terrible idea. Unless she has, like, that new armor skill, she's not moving fast enough to keep up. Even then, like, I wouldn't pick her over Tsubasa. Like, are you kidding me? Terrible. What am I gonna do with her? I'm gonna get Armored Flowers, I guess. Save her for Vengeful Fighter fodder. Not that anyone needs that anymore. I've got lots of copies of Vengeful Fighter. That's sad. This has been sad, actually. Like, good 5 stars, but, like, where are my Claudes? Alright, we got a Corrin. A non-shiny resplendent Corrin, but a Corrin nonetheless. Come on, Claude, Claude, Claude. Ugh. Another Robin. This one's a resplendent. Plus def. Not that it matters. I don't know why I check. I check the Robins out of force of habit, but I don't need to. All right. I realized that I forgot to do the customary rally luck, and that must be why we're not getting our Claude. I mean, like, I've got my birthday luck already active. That's why we're getting a bunch of 5 stars, but I got a rally luck. We got a rally luck, rally luck. I get Claude. Please come home, Claude. I can't believe we're 30 summons in and we have gotten one Claude, and he was a 5-star, not even the 4-star. So we're back at our 3% focus rate. Come on, Claude, come home. Just 1 blue, 3 reds. Very helpful. The unit that I'm least interested in on the banner. Lots of reds. Karin has nothing, right? What did you have? Some junk? Yeah, attack def form and drive attack. Lots of... I don't need to spend feathers on drive attack, and attack def form is way better as a seal. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Alright, next question. Anonymous asks, why are you balding? How do I even respond to this? First of all, that's not true. Second of all, rude. Third of all, again, how do I respond to that? And if I did go bald, I'd probably, frankly, go find the nearest skyscraper and hurl myself off of it. So hopefully I don't actually go bald. Hopefully you're not just saying this in an attempt to manifest it or something, because I do not want that. Bald Brandon would not be good. And another Anon asks, why are you such a cutie? From your cute little voice to your kawaii belly button. This is kind of embarrassing to read. I wanna be your Tomodachi. I'm pretty sure Tomodachi means friend, right? But this ask is embarrassing in another direction, and seems to directly contrast the preceding ask. I don't know how to respond to this. I think these two Anons should just fight, like, for my amusement. But I'm cheering for the one who called me cute, because that's much nicer. And we are still not getting any Claudes. Where are they? So yeah, those two, I don't even know how to respond. But there you go. You've embarrassed me on the video, which I assume is what you were going for. Next, not a question, but this comment by Chihiro made me smile. It just said, birthday, birthday, birthday. I liked that. Thank you. Come on, Claude. Claude, please come home. Oh my goodness. This is cursed. This is actually cursed. I cannot believe this. One Claude. One Claude and that's it. Jeez. Do you guys think I can use this as video evidence and sue Intelligent Systems for false advertisement? Because this feels like it. Not a single Claude. Not a single 4-star Claude. I was promised 4-star Claudes. That was the whole point of this. Oh my goodness. Well, we can spark another Claude. That's cool. Can't believe how painful these Claude. There we go. There's our first 4-star Claude after like 200 orbs or something. Jeez. Yeah, thank you for reminding me that I can spark him. At least this one's plus speed, which is what I wanted. But that's rough. Oh, I have to... Do I have to take the free summon now? I wanted to save it. I don't want to redeem it yet. I don't want to redeem it yet. Why can't I just save it? I'm going to take the Claude, honestly. I wanted to use it on the Dimitri, but I'm just going to take the Claude. I'll fodder that Dimitri. They forced my hand. They wouldn't let me just save it, so I'm taking my Claude. That's so stupid. Why can't I just pick when I want to use that? Alright, that brings us to 560 nice. I was really hoping we'd be further along on our plus 10 journey than this by now, but alas, and I wasn't even allowed to save that thing. You better give me a Dimitri now. Give me this free Dimitri to make up for the fact you wouldn't let me just save that spark until the end and guarantee Dimitri after I got my clods. Dumb. Very dumb. Hate that. But anyway, back to the questions. We're actually almost done with these because I was going on these way faster than I was on the summons. And the next 3 are all actually very similar, so I'm just kind of going to put them all together. The Demon Altana, ugh. I'm actually surprised she hasn't shown up more. Where's Claude, though? Claude, please come home. But the first question asks, what is your favorite RPG? Related, Tane asks, what are your favorite games? And then Oreo Animations asks, what are your top 3 favorite video games? So all 3 of those are related, so I just kind of am going to lump them all together, but we'll go ahead and answer in order. My favorite RPG is Mother 3. That is my favorite one. Ooh, there we go. Finally, a nice wheel of blues. But Mother 3 is my favorite RPG, but I've got some honorable mentions for another like turn-based RPG. I really like Dragon Quest VIII. The only Dragon Quest game I've actually played all the way through. I also played like the demo of 11, but didn't play the whole game. For like strategy-based RPGs, surprise, Fire Emblem is not actually my favorite strategy-based RPG. My favorite is Phantom Brave, phenomenal game that only I know about. And then, but I do like Three Houses, of course. And then for more action-based RPGs, Tales of Symphonia and Xenoblade 2 are both very high up there. I really like them as well. So those are like my RPG picks. And then for my favorite games, I've got like a bunch of other ones that like would be like if I did like a full top 10 list, I'd be considering like I really love Majora's Mask. I really like Pokemon, of course, specifically Gen 4 and Gen 5. Oops. Also, these blues have been terrible to me still. Big surprise. Like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness is another one. I really like Pikmin. I singled out Majora's Mask, but I like a lot of the Zelda games. That wheel was terrible. I'll just throw up a bunch of like other games that I like because I can't think off the top of my head. But those are some. And then for my absolute top 3, it would be Mother 3, which I already mentioned, of course. Phantom Brave, I also already mentioned. And then number 3 would be Splatoon. I really like all 3 of those. Those are like my top 3 games. But it's hard to pick just 3. That's why I've got like all those honorable mentions. And speaking of, not related to the questions, but Tane drew me this very adorable birthday art. I want to say thank you again. It was very sweet of him. It made me so happy I almost started tearing up. So very happy about that. Also, this is post commentary Brandon. I also got some other lovely art that I wanted to share while I was at it. My friend Sunny drew my OC Lucas, and Foxshock on Twitter sent me this cute little birthday card, and Bluebow Art also made this very gorgeous drawing for me, and I just really loved all of these, and I wanted to share them as well. Not so happy about these Claude summons. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? This is terrible. What am I going to do with this janky La Rochelle? I'm already getting a free one thanks to the Feh Pass that I just bought. I don't want La Rochelle. Can I trade that for like something else? something that I might actually use, like a Raven. I don't want Larshell. There we go. There's a boy. Hello, Claude. You are really taking your dang time. I also really like another plus speed one, cool. But I like that if you summon him as a 4-star, he doesn't have his prep, and so he's just holding this dagger triumphantly. He really does have some of the best poses and animations, but I'm still upset about the way these summons have been going. Come on. Nope. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't see the smoke. Okay. Double Claude helps make up for it a little bit, but still. We are so far behind where I thought we would be at this point. But we got 2 Summer Claudes in 1 pack. That's like when you get the little ice pops that you, they come like in a 2-pack together and you break them in half and you share one with a friend. That's very sweet. We got 2 Claudes, a double pack of Claudes. Alright, I was really hoping we'd be about done by now, but we're only at 5 out of 11. That's including using a spark on one. How awful. But we will persevere. There we go. Also, I'm left-handed, so I tend to smudge my notes. I'm kind of surprised that my notes ended up as legible as they are. But next question. Chibi Pit says, "Happy birthday. Which character in Fire Emblem resonates most strongly?" Of course, I've already mentioned Byleth. Byleth is my number 1 character that I resonate with. But for the sake of diversity, let's pick some non-Avatar characters. I would say, besides Byleth, I really resonate with Soleil. We both like cute things. We both try and smile through things being bad. She's a lot more successful at it than I am. Actually, I'm gonna take these greens while I'm at it. And then like Ignatz, I relate to Ignatz because we have the kind of artistic side. Also Sedith because he likes to write, and he gets very overprotective of someone and he like dotes on them. I could see myself doing that. Also like Bernie, because she's just a big bundle of anxiety. She doesn't want to leave the house, and it's like, yeah, that's a big mood. So I don't know, all of them probably. But Byleth for sure is the number 1. Just a Lucas. Boring. Come on, Claude. Next, Anonymous asks, "You have the power to turn any anime into real life, making it our new world to live in. Once you do, we can never go back to the old way of living. Which anime do you choose and why?" I think I would choose probably, this is gonna sound so lame out of all the choices. I'd probably choose Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. That I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, I love the world there. Really any of the first 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! Series I could see, but Zexal's my favorite, so I'd pick that one. And I think I wouldn't just survive in Yu-Gi-Oh! I would avoid going to the Shadow Realm, which, by the way, is not actually a real thing. That was a thing they made up for the dub. The Shadow Realm does not actually exist in the original canon. But not only would I avoid the Shadow Realm, I would thrive because I used to be so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! But aside from that, aside from like Yu-Gi-Oh! And like not picking like a cheap cop-out answer like Pokemon and be like, oh, well, we go to Pokemon because that's honestly more of a game. Not counting those, maybe like Shaman King would be kind of cool. I like Shaman King, although I like the manga a lot more than the anime. I don't know, I think that one would be fun. Or maybe like Full Metal Alchemist. Death Note would be great, but only if I got to have the Death Note. And then I think most of the other anime that I like would be like kind of, they wouldn't change the world enough to be interesting. Like, I liked Food Wars up until the final season, but like that's just this world, but with cooking. So like, I don't think that'd be very interesting. But yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh would be my top pick. Come on, Claude. No. This is going pretty sadly. I should have grabbed that green while I was there. I didn't think of it. There we go. 3 blues. Come on. 3 Claudes. 3 Claudes. Get us back on track. No. Marcia has nothing for me. I legit forget. What did you have again? Fury at 5 stars. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Honestly, I have the feathers to promote units to 5 stars for their fodder. But Naui, no way. I need Claudes. Finally, our last question. No Claude. I was waiting. I was like, maybe Claude. Nope. The last question from Cilium says, "Happy birthday, Brandon. I wish you the absolute best birthday luck, manifesting all your dreams." I don't think that has worked. No Claudes. But thank you. As for the question, how has your day been? Have you been treating yourself today? Finally, what do you want to fulfill this year? Any ideas on future FEH or Genshin goals? Or maybe you want to do something creative like writing or making some cute chibis? Anything you can think of. Anyway, remember to take it easy and enjoy yourself today. So, first of all, my day has been pretty good, even though this Claude summoning session is driving me a little batty. I got the very lovely birthday art, and that's pretty much it for the actual start of today, because I've been up all night, and I started recording this at like server reset, so well, I did some like daily stuff, but then I started recording this, so my day has not been going that much, but so far it's been all right, I suppose. We are technically lucky, just not with Claudes. And I have not been treating myself today that much, but I will be later. I've got stuff to make myself a nice dinner. I always get myself a birthday dinner, which is nice. And then for goals for this next year, I do have some future... Oh, thank goodness, finally another Claude. We are officially over halfway there. And we are at 5% focus, jeez. Come on, second 4-star Claude. No. For ideas for FEH and Genshin, I have some vague goals. One of them is to finally finish plus 10 male Byleth, legendary Byleth, but starting to think that might not happen if Claude eats all the orbs. And then Genshin, I've got characters I want to pull. But like, I don't, until they add something beyond like Spiral Abyss, I don't know what big long-term goal I can have in Genshin aside from just building characters I like. I did get the C2 Kazuha, so that was a goal, but nothing super concrete in Genshin. In terms of like creative stuff, I want to do more streams, more art, and for writing, I really need to publish my book, but I say that every year. I always say every year, I want to publish my book, and then I don't because I'm too scared to find a literary agent. I don't know how to do that. Like, the book is done. I don't need to write anything for it. I just need to publish it. But it's scary, and I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Python, no. Where's Dimitri? Give me my Dimitri. 5.25%. Tane, I'm coming for your record. But yeah, I'd like to do more streams, but that's like just kind of a general goal. And then art, I've got some art ideas that I want to do, but mostly it's just like gifts for friends and stuff. I've mostly been drawing either for videos or as presents. I haven't really drawn for myself in a while. Also, we are now under 400 orbs, which is painful. Very sad. Come on, Claude. I deserve 3 Claudes right here. But, there we go. There's a Claude. But anyway, that was a very sweet question. Thank you. And that's why I kind of wanted to save that one for the last one. Most of the other ones I went more or less in order. But that one felt like a very nice one to end it off on. But yeah, I guess my biggest general goal for the next year is I want to publish my book, but I never get around to it. It's very similar to how every year for my birthday I always make the same wish, which is just I want to find my soulmate. It has not happened yet, unfortunately. So that concludes the Q&A. Thank you to everyone who asked me something. I really appreciate it, and I had fun answering those, and it gave me something to focus on besides losing my mind at the lack of Claudes here, thankfully. And an Arthur is not a Dimitri that I was hoping to get to break this pity, unfortunately. But we are at 7 out of 11 Claudes, if I counted correctly. Which we're getting closer, but we're still a good number away. La Rochelle. Goodness, where is Claude? Give me that Dimitri. I want to break the pity. After this, we are definitely going to have to buckle up and save again if we want to be able to pull for Byleth merges. Oh, this is sad. I need this second Dimitri so that I can break the pity and fodder him. Rayson, no. Rayson, you're not a Claude. You're not a Dimitri. You are just a big, overgrown chicken. Bah. 350 orbs, no. My orb stash. Claude, why have you done this to me? I thought we were friends, man. I could wait for double special heroes, but I'd prefer not to, because then I can't build him during summer, and then, like, that's no fun. That's no fun. You want to build him during summer, right? Come on, Claude. Claude. Oh my goodness. This is atrocious. Oh, sad. What did I do to deserve this? You wouldn't do this to a little birthday boy, would you? Ah, yes, how could you? That is not the axe cav that I was hoping to see there. Come on, give me that Dimitri. There we go. There we go. The pity is broken. Minus speed plus def. I think he was fairly fast, so probably not ideal. But now we have fodder, and our pity is reset, which is nice at least. Alright, come on, Claude. Give me those last claws right away. I think we're missing 4, right? Benny, I've gotten so many Bennies on this. You would think that he was the focus unit, which I guess is just making up for the fact that they decided not to let him be a focus unit on his debut banner, which, unfair. But that doesn't mean that I wanted him to be a focus unit here. There we go, there's another Claude. Finally. I think that is number 8. Plus HP. I have a feeling I'm not going to be using that one. Now I want to go for a Micaiah over a Dimitri. I don't need more Dimitris. He wouldn't be bad to have extra copies of, but I'd rather get a Micaiah at this point. Lena. Lena's not helpful. Come on, 3 more Claudes, if I counted correctly. Taya, no. No Tayas. This is going to be such a big summoning session. I have a feeling this is not going to be a repeat occurrence next year. Probably not. At least we can go a little faster now that I'm not trying to read questions. Sedith, I love you, but I don't need extra copies. Oh no, under 300 orbs. Ah! No! Oh my goodness, Taya, I don't need you. You have nothing of value. Alright, 3 Claudes right here. Give me just 3 Claudes right here. Oh, no, but a Lilith. Lilith is cute. Cutie Lilith. She does have joint drive attack if I want to fodder that. I could merge her, but I honestly forget that I have her all the time. I don't remember the last time I used her, so I don't know if merging her is even worthwhile, honestly. The Demon Altena returns once again. Again, I'm surprised she hasn't shown up more, honestly, but I just want Claude. Come on. Claude. Ugh. Okay, 3 more Claudes, please. Right here. Just 3. Ah. Now I don't know what to say. I'm out of things to say beyond Claude, please show up. No. Oh my goodness. I'm not building a plus 10 Taya, okay? I need Claude, not Taya. It'd be okay if she at least had, like, reposition. But she doesn't, I don't think. She had, like... She had Ignis, I think, or something. Yeah, she had Ignis. That's not helpful. I don't need more Ignis fodder. I've got lots of that. I need Claudes. No, Natasha. Not helpful. The legendary Byleth and Ash Orb stash. It's so depleted at this point. This is so sad. Colm. Wrong dagger. The wrong blue dagger. There we go. Oh, Andy's a 5-star. Cool, just reset that pity right back. Alright, I think that brings us to 9 out of the 11 copies that we need. So, 2 more. Come on. There we go. We could finish it right here. Ah, there he is. Another 5-star one. There we go. So, if I've been counting correctly, that puts us at 10, and we just need 1 more. Naui is not it. Though she would probably steal his ice cream. Honestly, I could see her doing that. Claude. No. Colm. No. Not the worst pull, but we just need that last Claude. Just 1 more. 1 more, and then we can be done. Effie also came for the ice cream. She heard there was free ice cream, and our ice cream budget is about to just explode. Alright, I just went and counted, and we are indeed at 10 out of the 11 Claudes. Of course, you guys could already see that on the side of the screen there. And funny enough, I just had filled up the last slot in my barracks, so I went ahead and cleared that out as well. But we are just 1 Claude away from this finally being done. I spent more orbs than I was really hoping to. But I think it's not that unexpected. I think I'm still like around what the expected amount is for a plus 10, but like it still hurts. Come on, just 1 more Claude. Oh, not a Claude, but Guinevere. Funny enough, I could use a Formasoul to get her, but now I don't have to. I was at least kind of considering it, but just because I know that she's fairly strong, but I probably wouldn't have used it just because I still have not used any of my Formasouls, and I don't know that I'm going to use it on a random one-off character that I don't really care about as a character. But I got her anyway, so that's kind of cool. But I wish that had just been a Claude. Come on. Shigure? No. Tail to you. Actually, genuinely surprised. That's like the first copy of her I think we've gotten this whole time, right? Which is a shame because she's got drive speed, which is actually one of the better fodder options. Never hurts to have more copies of her around. Gotten a decent number of Colms. Doesn't he have reposition actually? No, he's got pivot. I was thinking of someone else, I guess. But he does have Moonbow, which is also not bad to have. Not that I'm hurting for it anymore. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna drop below 200 orbs. I can't even remember the last time I was under 200. Oh no. Claude. Oh, there he is, finally. He's appeared one last time as a 5-star. Perfect. Thank you for showing up finally. You really took your time. He really wanted to drag it out and get me really close to 200, but then swoop in at the last second and save the day. Finally done. That is our 11th copy. But we aren't done yet because I also summoned for lethality on the legendary hero mythic hero banner. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm waiting for reset, but this legendary mythic hero remix banner ends in 57 minutes before reset. So I want to pull for Volk and try and get lethality. These summons might actually be after the Claude summons or something. I might throw them in later, or I might do them standalone. I'm not sure, but I don't want to open with these, so we're going to just throw some orbs, try and get a Volk to give Claude lethality. But yeah, these are probably going to be after the main Claude summons and I do the main video with the Q&A and everything. So let's just try and get that lethality fodder, starting with a Hinata. Pretty good pull. Always nice to have some Fury fodder. But I'd really like that lethality for Claude. I could get it with Divine Codes, but everything else on that path kind of doesn't interest me in the slightest, so it's kind of a big investment to get the lethality from that Divine Codes. It is an option if I feel like I'm sinking too many orbs into this, but I'd prefer to just grab a quick Volk with some orbs and then go on to pull for Claude himself. So oh, it's Professor Byleth! He came to wish me a happy birthday. How perfect, how fitting. Not the most necessary 4-star special, but I can put Ruptured Sky on someone. That's pretty cool. Always happy to see our dear professor. That really is just about as fitting as it could be, right? My favorite character shows up on my birthday, doesn't even break my pity. Seth is not. Seth, you're not my favorite. You're not necessary. That's hilarious. Also, ooh, I forgot what the other units on this banner are. I should have probably checked that. I forgot. I think one of them was Lucina. I think Air was on here. Green had Lynn. Blue, I guess. I think Lucina had decent fodder. I should actually check before we keep summoning, though. I should see what else is on this banner because I legit forgot. I forgot to check the others. But yeah, we actually hit over 800 orbs. I forgot to mention that, which was pretty cool. Okay, yeah, Colorless has Yuri and Air. Doesn't interest me that much. Wait, didn't Air get a new skill? Oh yeah, Tech Res Unity. Still not interesting. Green has Lin and Yoon. Bleh. Yeah, Blue is best as our backup with Lucina, who has Swift Sparrow 3, and Tiki, who's still a pretty solid unit. But we hit over 800 orbs, no longer actually. But that was cool. I managed to save up a good deal again. Now it's going away because I want Claude and lethality for him. But yeah, you guys have probably already seen how the Claude summons went, but I still have that to look forward to, so who knows? Who knows how that will go? Where are the reds? I really wish this banner had lasted a little bit longer so that I could pull after reset and getting all my reset orbs and everything. I just want to... I didn't want to have to rush through the Claude summons. I could have done this at the very end, but there's only like 1 hour between my birthday officially starting and reset, so... I didn't want to have to rush it. Oh my goodness, where are the reds? This would be a fantastic wheel if I were on the Claude summons, but I'm not. There's no Claudes here. Please give me reds. And I don't technically even need lethality for Claude, but I want to put it on him because I'm like, if I'm gonna pull for him, I might as well try and spoil him, right? All right, come on, Volk, Volk, Volk. Nah. Elwood, what am I gonna do with you, sir? I don't know how many orbs I want to spend on this, especially when it's not giving me any reds at all, which is just insane. But okay, just Tsubaki. Pity is intact still. Oh my goodness, red. Give more reds, please. Oh, Selena. Cool. Not a bad pull, but not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is, for me, this is basically a summoning warm-up. This is the appetizer to the main course that is the Claude summons. But for you guys, it's probably more like a little after dinner dessert. Oh my goodness, red. Watch on the Claude summons. I'm gonna lose my mind because it's gonna be all red, no blues. Ah, Lucina. Like, that's a Swift Sparrow fodder, but, like, I don't really need it. I might just merge, actually, because plus speed is pretty good. I'll throw a few more orbs at this, but I don't want to go super deep. I say that, I'm going to end up going all the way to 40. I can feel it. I'm going to go to 40, and then I'm just going to take it. Oh! Well, back-to-back Legends is cool, I guess. I barely use my Roy nowadays. He's fallen off. I might just use him for Spurn fodder. I've got some units who could actually use that. I want to put it on Sharena and Anna because using them in Arena has just gotten miserable. I want some damage reduction on those two. If I'm going to have to use them on bonus unit weeks, they might as well be able to do some stuff. Yi, apparently that's how it's pronounced. Completely incorrect to how it's spelled. I don't care if that's how it's pronounced in French or whatever. No. His name does not spell Guy, okay? Not even close. Another Selena. Another Selena. Bringing the snark, bringing the bark. Not bringing the lethality, though. That's what we need. I'm still upset. I think Ascendant Joshua should have had lethality. It would have just made him a much more enticing pull, because as it stands, Ascendant Joshua is just kind of bleh. I look at his fodder and I'm like, I've got better options for like all of these. It's just an awkward combination, I feel, on like most units except like Yuri, maybe Ophelia. Oh, a Fallen Marita. Cool. Still not what I'm looking for. I'm getting lots of stuff except what I actually need. This one has Flashing Blade 4, yeah. Flashing Blade 4 and no follow-up. Alright, come on, Volk. I just need one Volk. Ah, there he is. Okay, good. Alright. It was a little more than I had hoped to spend, but that isn't bad. So, I'm probably gonna just throw this in at the end, but I'll cut back to future Brandon to close out the video. But glad we got him. So I think that was over 600 orbs. I don't remember the exact number, but I'm putting it up on screen now, I'm sure. And just for Claude alone, I think that was close to 550 orbs. Very painful on the orb stash. I definitely need to sit down and save, but I suppose it was worth it as a birthday treat. And we got a lot of other pickups along the way, a lot of other 5 stars. Some very useful, some not so much, but still happy to be able to build the +10 boy. So thank you for joining me for my very long beachside birthday summoning session. I really appreciate it. And again, a huge thank you to everyone who sent in questions for the Q&A. And yeah. Thank you for joining me, and best of luck to you guys on your summons, whether they be on this banner or any of the others, current or upcoming. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon and Claude signing out.